This is Night Tiger the Gray Jedi Warrior coming to you with another video. So, as you can see for the title is called "This is the Reptilian World. Can you see it?" And you can see, pretty much that this is a reptilian world full of reptilians, and everything is becoming very, things are becoming a lot stranger than you could ever imagine out here, and you know, it's just getting weirder and weirder and weirder out here by the day. Getting weirder and weirder out here by the fucking day. You know? And the reason it's getting weirder and weirder by the day is because, you know, the reason it's getting weirder and weirder by the day is because, these demons, they're pretty much, controlling this world. But only temporary. And as Messiah comes back, he's going to destroy these reptilian demons. But you understand, man, things are weird in this fucking world, man. I'm telling you, man, each day that passes, man, I can see, it's getting weirder out here by the fucking day. The sun, for example. The sun, for example. They could have like two suns in the sky at this point. Some of the sun that might be in the sky and stuff, even the moon. Who's to say, you notice like if it's like around the middle of the day or yeah or so, you notice you see the moon at the exact same time and it's the sun. But I know back when I was growing up and shit, this is back when I was a child and shit, like back in the early 2000s and shit. I'm in my mid 20s. I'm 25 right now. So back in, back in the days and shit, back when I was growing up, when I was a child and shit in the 2000s, I used to look up in the sky. I ain't see no motherfucking moon. I ain't see no motherfucking moon in the middle of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's not until I was like in my late teens years ago and shit is when I started seeing these type of fucking shits. But I could say back in the days and shit, I ain't see no motherfucking moon out in the middle of the motherfucking day. Now the moon might have been out 5 in the morning and shit, but or so, or 4 or 5 in the morning or so. But I never see no motherfucking moon in the middle of motherfucking day. All across the day you see the fucking moon. That's because that's not our moon. That's the reptilian moons. The reptilian moons that are out there and stuff. That's their moon. Especially, who's to say? Very soon we're gonna see two suns or three suns in the sky. Who's to say the sun? No, the sun is real, but you won't be able to tell the difference because they could even put a fake sun and you won't even know if the sun is shining in the sky is actually real. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of shit is fucking, strange because, you never know. You may just see, sun setting and you see other sun in the sky. You're going to be seeing a whole bunch of strange shit. You're going to very soon see three suns. You're going to see one setting, one in the middle of the sky, and one that's setting on that part. So when you can see in the east, one's going to be setting, up in the sky, one in the sky, and then in the west, one is just setting. That's how the fuck it going to be. And a lot of people that's not woke and not, pretty much not, haven't woken up to the truth and stuff, and they don't, seek the knowledge now, they're gonna pretty much they're gonna be fucking themselves up trying to really think like what the fuck is going on that I'm seeing three suns out of the blue. I'm seeing one setting over there, I'm seeing one in the sky, I'm seeing one setting the fuck over there. And I left the link. Anybody want to discuss with me about anything, you click the link and you could join me. We could have a discussion on it. I see one person in here and stuff. If you're not a troll, leave a comment. If you're a troll, fuck you and whatever the motherfucking whatever the motherfucking. But back to what I was talking about. Even these reptilians, these people that are out there and shit. Who's to say these motherfuckers and shit that are out there and shit? Some of these motherfuckers got spliced up eyes and shit. Like how the cat, how the kitty cat has a motherfucking eyes and shit. And you notice how the eyes is wrong, but I guess when it looks closely, its eyes is like a claw. But it's the exact same thing. These motherfuckers are out there. I can tell you one thing. 2 years ago, I was working in this supermarket, and I was seeing this motherfucker that was pretty much like he was like my boss over there and shit. I mean, in a way, he was just telling me like what to put on the shelves and blah 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 and so and so. But I was looking at the motherfucker's eyes and shit. I noticed he has a spice of eyes, but now when I think about it, he fucking probably was a reptilian. His eyes was all spliced up. Now I was just thinking it was just contact lens or whatever the fuck, but no, he was a reptilian. I don't know these motherfuckers that was in there and shit. Now when I look back. I knew there was always some strange shit going on, but now when I put two and two together, I realized I noticed these motherfuckers had some narrow black eyes and shit. And I realized these motherfuckers were not human. They were straight up, demons and shit, man. Straight up reptilian humanoids, man. These reptilian humanoids are in the supermarkets, in the motherfucking stores you go to. They could be the people you talk to on a day-to-day basis. They're driving up and down the street. Motherfucking choppers and shit in the air and shit. They in the motherfucking choppers too. Motherfucking drones you be seeing. And you be thinking it's a fucking airplane. The reality situation is not a fucking airplane. It's a fucking joke. And if you'd have known it was an airplane, you would hear the airplane flying past you. But unfortunately, if you're not hearing the airplane and you're just seeing the light in the sky blinking with a blue and a red and shit, it's obvious that that's a fucking drone. And these motherfucking drones are being controlled by these fucking reptilian species that have taken over this fucking planet. These satanic ass motherfuckers. And that's just what the fuck it is. And you gotta have discernment. You gotta have the eyes to see, man, to just see, because these motherfuckers are tricky. They could change their eye colors too. And if you don't pay attention and you say you hang with or you try to befriend them, they will fucking take you out in a heartbeat if you're not too careful. I'm telling you. Things are becoming, this is straight up movie, man. This is a reptilian movie, man. We in, man. Reptilians have taken over the planet. They weather modification, they're controlling. The snow, they're controlling. If they wanted to, we're in September right now, but say an example was summertime, they could have made it snow in the winter. They could have made it snow in the summertime, man. I'm just saying an example. If it was wintertime, they can make it hot in the wintertime. See what I'm saying? The things are becoming, very unnatural. And I've been saying in my previous videos, and I'm gonna keep saying it again and again and again and again and again. Things are becoming supernatural and unnatural. But do not fear, Shema. Once you know the knowledge that I am telling you, and once you see what is going on around you, once you see this 3 suns or 4 suns or 2 suns and shit, you have nothing to fear. Just know it's just them and shit. Now the real sun is up there. It's just they're gonna try to confuse you. It's like it's a little mind game. Which one is the real sun? You know what I'm saying? Get the one that's setting this shit, and the other two that's the one that's in the sky and stuff is the first one, and the second one that's setting on the other part of the horizon or whatever the fuck could be fake, but a real one could be just setting and shit. You won't even know which one is the real one. You may think the real one is the one in the sky when the reality situation it may not be the real one in the sky. Very soon, it's gonna be shot. It could be a hot day and shit. An example, and you're gonna probably see the sun shining, but you won't feel the heat, and it's gonna be summertime and shit. And you won't be like, why the fuck is it not hot? Because who's to say if that's the real sun? The real sun has already said it. Got me early in the day. You can say like you can go 5 hours back, and the real sun was up there and it was hot. And then when it sets, now all of a sudden you see another sun, but you notice there's a other sun, but you're a little confused. I'm just pretty much telling you this so you can have a better thinking of things. It helps you to open your mind so you don't be confused with the manipulation and lies that these so-called motherfucking news reporting, demon news reporters been telling you for a fucking millennium of your fucking life. It's time to fucking rethink and rethink the knowledge that you have. It's time to throw away the old shits that you have known, but most of the shit that you know is all based on a lie. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know what's really real. They don't want you to speak your mind on things. And once you speak your mind on things, you'll be able to open your mind on things. I see one person in here, you want to hop in and talk about this stuff, feel free. But if you're a troll and you're just watching me and you try and get some intel, fuck you. But yeah, you gotta realize, man, these fucking motherfucking species, they're out there, man. They're watching. They're watching us. That movie They Live. I seen that movie They Live about 3 years ago back in 2019. And that pastor, I forgot a little bit about what the pastor said, but that pastor was preaching about what was, pretty much as going on right now. He is preaching about, how, what's going on right now and stuff, pretty much, he was just speaking about, the end times and stuff. And they arrested him just for speaking truth. And you see YouTube, they're censoring, I know they're censoring me and they're censoring others of speaking truth is because they don't want the truth to come out. And if others know what's really going on, and so it'll fuck up these reptilian species ass, demon ass motherfuckers' plans. But do not fear. Yes, they will take us to female camps. Yes, they will torture us. They're planning to take us to the torturing rings underneath the underground bunkers from any type of place. What's going on just because? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Yeah, but I mean, look, man. Anything when it comes to these species, reptilians and stuff, all you can do is just fight them and stuff, man. Cause they out there, man. And you know what these reptilian species are around for? You know why they constantly stalk us 24/7 is because they want our energy. They can't fucking go on without our energy. You know what I mean? They want our energy. They want to feed on our soul. Cause they feed on the soul, they get energy, but we can't give them the energy. But you know why? I know most of y'all call it gang stalking. It is gang stalking, but this is something bigger. It's all persecution. The reason I'm saying this is persecution and stuff is because look, the reason this is persecution is because these reptilians they want energy, and if we're not around, then how are they going to get the energy? They can't get energy for themselves. They're corrupted vessels that's just running around fucking with people on a 24/7 basis every single day with no rest. And they have the resources and shit too. Because if they went through the trials and tribulations we went through and stuff, they would not be able to handle it. Like I would be saying in my previous videos. And anybody, I left the link here. Anybody want to hop in and talk about this discussion? I left the link here and stuff. Anybody that wants to hop in. But you gotta understand and stuff too, man, that these reptilian species, they're controlling everything. They're showing the moon in the middle of the day. They're showing suns and shit. 2 suns, 3 suns, wherever the fuck. And you won't be able to tell which one is the real one because they will have you confused. They'll have you just thinking, like, what the fuck is going on? It's because it's them. They wanted you so hooked to the TV, the television, the portal. They wanted you to think, and then anytime you see a certain superhero movie, and you see all these type of stuff. Same thing like Spider-Man 2. If anybody's seen Spider-Man 2 back in 2004, how Dr. Octopus was trying to create the sun. He was trying to create the sun, and he did create the sun. But the sun, the thing was becoming big, and it was sucking in magnetic stuff. These motherfuckers have created that. So anytime you see these suns and stuff, that's that stuff that Dr. Octopus created. He created that. He created that, John. And these motherfucking spliced up humanoid demons, they've created that. They've created these electromagnetic, stuff to pretty much, he created stuff. I mean, they put it in the superhero movies for a reason. What other stuff? What the fuck? What's that fucking other one? Avengers and shit. Um, how the portals and stuff. Now, I'm not really a fan of Doctor Strange, but from seeing like certain things, like how how he could make portals and stuff and all that. Same thing. Oh yeah, in the end of the movie too, how they had a portal and Captain America went through that portal and shit, and then he came back and was an old man. They have that technology, man, and they already rolled that technology out. But the way things are, how these motherfuckers behaving are, they're not ready for that technology. It's just what it is. But these devils, they know that, but they're going to use that technology to pretty much destroy the human population of this world that the Most High has created. And that's just what it is. And these devils, and they're going to get very desperate to the point, like I said, they're going to create these images that you've seen on TV and shit for all these years and shit. Because the TV's old now. No, everybody knows what the fuck the deal is now. The jig is up and all that. Now it's getting to the point now they're gonna show images right in front of your, blink of an eye, right in, the naked eye. You're gonna see shit in from the naked eye. Now, us, we're not gonna be affected by the shit because we already know what the fuck the deal is. But this whole society, they're gonna fall for the trap. They could show an image of the Messiah coming back, and these people will believe it, not knowing that that's just Project Bluebeam that they're shooting and stuff. They're shooting Project Bluebeam and stuff, and this whole society gonna probably think that is a Messiah. I don't call him Jesus. Fuck Jesus. Jesus is the European man. I call him Christ, the real Christ. They're gonna think that Christ is gonna come back and all that, but in the day they're gonna show a hologram of that man on the photo, and these people that go to these corrupt synagogues that think they're thou holy, they're gonna believe that that's the Messiah coming down when it's not. That's just a hologram to pretty much deceive the masses of many. This whole world has been deceived. Let me read through these comments. I don't know what's going on and stuff. Just because, man, you going deep. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, man. Just because says they're trying to counter the days of darkness by creating another sun. Yep. But here's the thing too. They're actually creating two suns, so that's the tricky part. They're gonna try to create two suns, three suns, whatever suns they're gonna put in the sky to try to confuse the masses of many, because they want to spread a level of confusion on this world. Because once the only way for them to gain control on a person, they gotta spread confusion first. And if they can spread confusion and stuff, then this is how they can control somebody. Because a person didn't seek the knowledge, as it says in Proverbs, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. A lot of people, they're not going into their word and not realizing that they're not seeking the knowledge, because most of these corrupt synagogues and stuff, they usually say, for example, like, oh, you seeking this knowledge and stuff, you're in the cult and all this stuff. No, I'm not in the cult, because the Bible did talk about seeking knowledge. And as you seeking knowledge, you have a better understanding. If you're not seeking knowledge, you will be destroyed, as the Bible says in Proverbs. We must seek as much knowledge as we can. If we don't seek the knowledge, yes, we will be destroyed. As we can see right now, there's many people out there, and these demons that pretty much stalk us and stuff, they're being destroyed. They're getting car accidents, they're getting hit with straight bullets, they're getting all types of shit, because they didn't seek the knowledge and know what the fuck was really going on, not knowing that they're being controlled by a higher entity that's taking over the masses of many in this world. And y'all gotta understand, man, a lot of people, and a lot more each day that passes, they're gonna be deceived. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. There's no time for games. We're in 2.5 years of this stuff. You already know what I'm talking about. This stuff been going on for 2.5 years. Once we reach to the end of the year and we reach to around 2023, this is when shit really gonna pop off. Time is ticking. Days are passing quick. These days are passing quick is because the Messiah, he's coming soon. Our Father in heaven, the Most High God, he's getting ready to send his son back here to seek, vengeance on these demons that's been pretty much tormenting us righteous people for a millennia, especially now. So everything that's taking place right now is Bible prophecy. We're right now in a pre-tribulation, but we're getting close to things really getting ready to pop off, where they're going to strip away everybody's rights. They're going to strip away everybody's everybody's freedom. They're going to do the lockdowns, all the stuff. I don't want to say what I say. You know what I'm talking about. All pretty much everything that's going on right now is leading up to that moment. Why you think you're seeing so much electric cars out there each day? You can say 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, he wasn't seeing as much electric cars, and the only chance you're going to see electric cars like once in a blue moon. But you see more and more and more and more each day is because they're multiplying. Each day that passes, they're multiplying. And if you've seen most of these electric cars passing by, you've seen everything that's taking place is speeding up. They're processing everything to speed up real quick to lead up. Because once they get the electric cars, and then the EMP drops, how is everybody going to get the gas? And that's the answer to it. Nobody's not going to have no gas, especially with the cars they drive in, the electric cars, because the electric cars runs on electric. Now, once the electric comes off, how are they going to put electric in a car? And the answer is they're going to be pretty much stuck. You know, because most of these people, they don't move around. They don't ride their bike. They don't walk around. I ride my bike. I walk around, every day. If I got to get to my destination, I get plan A, plan B, and take me to my destination. But the reality of the situation is these people, they're too lazy. They mostly like Uber Eats and all this stuff, all this, resources that Satan has put in this world to pretty much make this whole society numb and lazy. That's pretty much what all these stuff is. Satan's given all these people the luxury and stuff. He's given them the luxurious stuff to destroy themselves. And all this society can't even see that. All the luxurious cars, all the luxurious stuff, all the luxury, the luxurious places, the luxurious, food and stuff, the luxurious TV shows they see, all the type of stuff that's going on right now. They're seeing stuff in the TV shows. Everything they see in TV shows is happening right now. They like these type of TV shows like Stranger Things, all these other type of shows, all these other supernatural shows. All these supernatural shows, all these supernatural shows that are out and stuff. They watch these shows, but when it comes down to the real problem, and we try to tell them about the real problem, they call us crazy, psychotic, delusional. We need help, all this stuff, all and above. What kind of thinking is that? That's a numb thinking. That's a delusional thinking. These people, this society is nothing but, the society is pretty much nothing but delusional fools. Most of them. Not everybody, most of them. These comments. Everybody part of gang stalking wearing blue and red. Why are we getting gang stalked? Just because says, oh, gas about to run out, resource are short. They're not saying anything, just a draining in the reservation from years ago. Exactly. We just say how much gas they got on the ground, and these people they think this gas just comes out of somebody's ass, but it don't. This gas is underground. And once this gas, who's to say how much supply of gas underground they got? Most of these people think, oh well, there's probably a lot of gas and stuff. Not knowing people have to put the gas under their shit, but they're not seeing the bigger picture of shit. Because when the gas runs out, how are people going to pump the gas? They're going to force them to get the electric cars, and this is exactly what they want. Because you can say like 50 years ago, the cars you see now and shit. You didn't see the cars like that 50 years ago. Shit, not even fucking shit. Even 10 years ago, the cars that's out now you didn't see. So who's to say? Shit, give it about another 10. Well, I don't even think we have 10 years the way things going, but things could speed up within a year or two and shit in a way, man. So who's to say? The most cars you see right now, who's to say if they're going to be around in the next year or two? Because most people out there, they're going to buy these electric cars. And then once everybody has the electric cars, they shut everything down. Everybody's going to be stuck. They're going to have National Guard, police pretty much telling you stay in your homes. And if you leave your homes and stuff, they pretty much just going to off you and stuff. That's the new world order they're talking about. The new world order 66 is pretty much they're going to have you controlled, like completely controlled. They're going to strip away your freedoms. You can't go outside. You won't be able to do nothing. You're just going to be a prisoner in your own home. And pretty much, in a way, you're just going to be, they won't let you just be free. This is all part of the stripping because look, in order for them to take everybody's rights, they have to control you first. And they pretty much did a good job. And I'm not giving them credit, but I'm just saying an example. They pretty much got everybody just, they pretty much got everybody under that hex, that spell. And once they got everybody under the hex and spell that they have, they've casted a spell from the portal, televisional portal. They have casted spells. The television wasn't around. These people would not be on the hex, but they're on the hex. So it's going to be harder for them to snap out of it and stuff. But it's our job, the like-minded people, to try to wake them up into the truth. Because if we don't, they're going to fall down to their destruction. Now, if that person doesn't want to know the truth, let him be. Let him be. You tried, but when it comes down to it, hey, what the fuck else? Let him be. Maybe the truth wasn't for them. The truth is not meant for everybody. Let me read this. Knocking demons out. Best believe that. Just because there's gases so diluted, now it's a clear used to be yellow. Yeah, well, everything that's taking place right now and stuff, man. Look, everybody should know what time it is, man. I mean, they probably watch our channels. They probably know we speak facts, but they choose not to listen. They're gonna wait till it's too late to listen to stuff, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh man, I should have listened to Night Tiger, or I should have listened to Just Because, or I should listen to whoever and stuff." You know what I mean? Or I should have listened to any type of other channel. I don't know if you make videos, New York or Recon, but if so, they should have listened. If so, any type of person and stuff, that's making videos on YouTube and stuff, they probably going to say, "Oh, I should have listened to that person and stuff." But instead, it'll be too late, and then they're going to really suffer and stuff. You know what I mean? And the suffering days of suffering, dark days are coming, man. You know, the message to the whole world: darkness is coming. Dark days are coming. You best be prepared, because if you're not prepared, doomsday will come. Doomsday will come. Like in Gotham, how Bane took over Gotham, and Bane deceived Gotham, telling Bane told Gotham that Gotham was going to survive, but Gotham didn't know that it was they were having fun and shit. And that movie told it. They told it all in Dark Knight Rises. How Bane was pretty much letting Gotham being free for at least a few months, not knowing Gotham didn't know that there was a bomb. I mean, there was a bomb. Yeah, they knew there was a bomb, but they didn't know the bomb was going to blow up. But Bane told Batman and stuff. Bruce Wayne, Batman, same person. He told Batman that Bane told Batman that he was going to feed, he was going to feed Gotham hope to poison their souls. He was telling Bruce that he was going to let them believe that they can't survive, but they're not knowing that they're going to get blown up within a few months. But Gotham don't know that, even though they know it's a bomb. They're thinking that the bomb is just for in case somebody escapes, but no, that's just to deceive them. And this is the same thing. The movies, a lot of people say, "Oh, movies is foolish." No, it's not. Movies actually is knowledge too. There's nothing wrong with watching movies. It speaks a lot of volumes and facts. The movies tell you a lot. That movie, The Dark Knight Rises, told a lot. It lets you know that, especially Walking as well, how all the zombies are out there and stuff. There's zombies out there right now walking, you know. But The Dark Knight Rises pretty much explain, like, the stuff that happened to Dark Knight Rises is going to happen very soon. These are scarce, tough times, bro. These are some scarce, tough times. And when there's no food in shelves, which you already know the food shortages is taking place. When there's no food, things are going to get more desperate. These reptilian species, speaking of, that, God, I know I'm still on the topic. These reptilian species, they poison your food. Who's to say most of the food you're eating is even food? Most of the stuff you're eating and stuff in the supermarkets is just 3D placed food. It's not real food that the Messiah created. Food that he put in the trees back in the Garden of Eden when he created Adam and Eve. This is some straight up different type of level of, fucking shitty food and shit we eating. A person can think they eat healthy and shit like a vegetarian or a vegan or whatever the fuck. And they think they're eating healthy when the reality situation is they're not eating fucking healthy. They're only eating just straight up fucked up food and shit. And now knowing they've been eating fucked up food for their whole fucking entire life. The food, the place, 3D food, everything in the fucking shells, that shit is fake. The fruits is fake. They put steroids in the fucking grapes and shit. These reptilians are trying to make the food reptilian. They're trying to make the food into reptilian food. Because this is a reptilian world full of reptilian demons that's trying to plague this whole fucking world. Everything is fucked up. The trees fucked up. The air is fucked up. The sky is fucked up. Who's to say what kind of sun is in the fucking sky? Everything's fucked up. The pollution and shit, they want you to think breathing pollution is natural when it's fucking unnatural. It's killing you on a day-to-day basis. You just don't know it's killing you slowly. This is how they call this thing the no-touch torture. Is the same thing. It's a no-touch torture, but they're killing you slowly. Same thing. But all this shit is the same shit. It's all part of the new fucking world order. But this society's too dumb to see it. They think everything is normal. It's because this society wanted to spoon feed us and they're making us think everything in this fucking world that's happening right now is fucking normal when it's not. Everything's fake. People are fake. Nobody don't have that realness. You notice how you watch a movie and certain people you see in that movie that act real? It's reversed. They have everybody acting fake in reality, but on the television, the portal, you see people acting like humans. It's because they have twisted, they reversed a hex, reversing, these reptilians have reversed and casted a hex on the society, making you think that that shit is normal on TV, and then thinking that all the stuff you see in reality is not normal, when, you know, everything that you're seeing on the TV and stuff, well, how people are just acting normal stuff, we should be acting like that, but we're not. Because if we act like how a person acted in a movie, they're going to say, oh, why you're acting like that? Oh, you're psychotic, you're crazy, because they're trying to cast a hex on you, because these reptilians know that you're waking up to the truth. And this is what they've been trying to do for fucking millennium. It's time to fight these reptilians. It's time to, you know, fight them on spiritual. Like, yes, this is still a spiritual battle, but it's going to get physical too. But you need to fight these reptilians, no matter what kind of hex or voodoo or what types of shits they're casting on you. These witches and these warlock reptilian demons are casting on you. You already know. Can you see through the manipulations and spells and bullshit? Now you combat it and stuff. Now you piss them off. Now that you combat it, you piss them off even more, which means you gain strength. Them getting mad means that you're getting stronger. And they'll go hard. Same thing. They going hard on me with this gang stalking shit, because they know I'm powerful within the force that the Most High has given. They know I'm powerful. They know I'm strong. And, you know, they trying their best to just take me down. But I'm going to keep fighting these reptilians to the death. No matter what the circumstances may be, I will keep fighting these reptilians, these species, these demons, these humanoids and shit that's underground, these bunkers and these labs that's making other reptilians in these band attacks. I will continue fighting them to the death. The question is, are you willing to fight them to the death? Are you willing to see through all the spells and manipulations that they have placed in this world at this very moment? Are you willing to fight through it? Are you ready to fight through it? God, no, I am. Everything that's happened in your life has prepared you for this very fucking moment. Everything. And you should rejoice. You shouldn't be sad. You should rejoice. Because if he was, you know, still asleep and stuff, because I don't want to go back being asleep. I like this truth. I love seeing what's going on around me. I love seeing everything that I thought was real is fake. And then all along, I knew I was real. You know, I love this truth. Because I know that I know who I am. I know I'm free. I know I'm not a reptilian. I know these fucked up motherfuckers that fuck with me every day. They're fucking reptilian motherfuckers. They're not human. They're fucking unnatural fucking piece of shit ass fucking reptilian fucking human unhumanized fucks. That's what the fuck they are. I pretty much said what I need to say. More content on the way. Y'all stay strong out there. Things are getting weird, Everything is getting straight up weird, you know. But, once you have the eyes to see, you realize what's real and what's fake. This is Night Tide, the Great Jedi Warrior. Out.